you're thinking, wanting, or even planning to move to Pensacola, Florida, you need to watch this video because I'm going to show you 8 reasons of why I love Pensacola to help you decide whether Pensacola is for you or not. Let's get this started. Paola Chapman with IXL Real Estate. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, thank you so much for tuning in. If you get any value add from my videos or you support my content, please this girl a little bit of love by smashing that like button and subscribe, and we'll keep you up to date on anything that had to do with Pensacola and surroundings. Let's dive into it. Number 1 on my list, no brainer here, cost of living. I was blown away, and we're talking about there 5 years ago when I moved here, and even 5 years ago when I started to do my homework before I moved here, I was blown away by the cost of living. I used to come from Mississippi, as you may know or may know this, but Mississippi is super affordable. So I was really blown away by, you mean to tell me I can move here to Pensacola, Florida from Mississippi and pretty much pay the same in almost everything, and I'll be close to the water? Wow, there's no brainer there. The only thing I noticed that was a little higher back then was the groceries. Now, keep in mind, inflation is hitting nationwide. But even with inflation, in comparison with other cities, Pensacola is still very affordable. As a realtor, I'm showing a house today. This is a present that I'll be showing a house for $215,000, and it's 15 minutes away from the beach. I mean, if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what would. So just to let you know, that's number 1 on my list for me because I can enjoy the beach. It's a town that has a lot to do and affordable, which is number 1 for me. Number 2, Southern hospitality. Oh my goodness. Every time I will go to, for example, a gas station, they will open the door for me. Everything is, thank you, you're welcome, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Is definitely a plus. And it's not only the hospitality, it's also how you see people genuinely happy here. And that was my common question, especially within my first year of being here. I was asking everybody, it's like, how do you like it here? Or even when I was planning to move here, I was asking people around, so what do you think? How do you like it? And if not all, at least 90% of the people I asked that question to, they all were like, love it here. I mean, you see people genuinely happy here. I don't know if it's because we're close to the beach and the beach, it just brings that happiness to everybody, but you do see people truly happy living here and enjoying this area. Now, I should put this as number 1, but there are so many things to mention. The beaches, oh my God, the beaches are gorgeous, they are amazing. And it's not just the color of the sea itself, it's also the color and the texture of the sand. I have been in so many countries where actually the sand on some of them is very hard to walk on, it hurts your feet. This sand here it feels like sugar. It feels like walking on flour. It's just amazing. The texture, the color is just so beautiful. And that in combination with the color of the sea and how, you know, clear it is, then it makes it really, really special. Just to let you know, I have used to go to Miami Beach as, you know, as a kid with my mom, with my parents. And I don't know, there is something about Pensacola Beach that makes it so beautiful. I guess it's just the feel of it is not too crowded like bigger cities. Of course, there are going to be tourists coming here and we see it growing, but it just has that small town feel as well. And the variety there are some times on the weekend that, you know, hey, I love Pensacola Beach, but I want to explore the Emerald Coast. There are more to see, and it's not that far away. I can go from Pensacola Beach to Navarre Beach in less than 20 minutes. From Navarre to Destin or Fort Walton area is another half an hour. So, or I can even go farther on to like Panama City area. So there are so many beaches that as a local resident you can explore, and they're relatively nearby. I used to be in the defense contracting world, so I really appreciate this myself. So for number 4, I picked the fact that everything that had to do with military. We have a good amount of faces here to people that are in the military. This is a military-friendly town. People that are wanting to be or are working in the defense contracting world. All the Emerald Coast, from here all the way to Destin, there's a bunch of defense contracting companies. The fact that Blue Angels make Pensacola their home is even more attractive as well. The Blue Angels show is something out of this world. You have to be in it to understand. It's like adrenaline rush when you're attending an air show. It's amazing entertainment. And the good thing about the air shows and in the Blue Angels making Pensacola their home is because there are 2 shows. One on Pensacola Beach during summertime, usually in July time, and the other one around November time at the base. And not only you get to enjoy 2 shows a year from the Blue Angels, but also you get to see them practice on the beach by Fort Pickens area every day, every morning. So that makes me love Pensacola even more. All the military, the environment of the military bases around here, Blue Angels, you name it. It's just a plus. And just a word of caution, because I don't know where you guys are coming from. If you're coming from a major city like Atlanta, like Miami, like New York, you know, you might disagree with me on that, but I'm coming from a very small town, and what I have been noticing, and I noticed it day one, even when I used to come here to visit, was the amount of restaurants and pubs. And I not only fell in love with Pensacola Beach, but I also fell in love with downtown. Downtown is an amazing downtown. It's super easy to get to. It's not a typical big downtown in a big city that is so complicated to get to, so many lateral streets, stuff like that. This downtown is super easy to get to navigate, to walk around. Most of the pubs, most of the restaurants and nightclubs are on one main street, and it's just so, you know, user-friendly when it comes to walking around. You know, just it's very easy to get familiar with. And at night, not only is nice and during the day, but at night they have all these Christmas lights all year around that makes you feel that it's Christmas time all year round. It's just gorgeous. So anything that had to do with like restaurants, food, is, to me, in my opinion, is not only the downtown and Pensacola Beach, which is a natural tourist location. There's a whole lot of restaurants there, but I'm starting to see more and more people are wanting to like opening small businesses, and those include restaurants. So we're starting to see all kinds of ethnicities, all kinds of type of food opening up, at least in the last 6 months, to the point that it adds more variety to going and dining out. Actually, being on the beach, what happens when you're close to the beach and close to the water? Fishing. There's a whole lot of people that love Pensacola just because they can go fishing. And it's not the variety only of the species, but also different points in the city. Tons of them in the city where you can go fishing here. Not only going to the beach, but also on the bay, different boat ramps throughout the city, a whole lot of places and choices to go fishing here, no doubt. When it comes to species, we have the redfish, we have the tuna, we have the yellow tuna, we have the trout, you name it. Long list. No problem there. We have bands on the beach, just to give you an idea about it. Almost 6 months out of the year, we have every Tuesday bands on the beach. right on the beach, sunset time. It's totally free with the whole family. You just bring your chair, your drink, whatever you want to drink or eat. And there you go. You enjoy free music for local or artists or even regional or nationwide artists that come here and play for us. Another thing that I love about Pensacola is activities. So we're talking about a whole lot of festivals going on throughout the year, a lot of parades. We have a Christmas parade, we have a Mardi Gras parade, you name it. We have gallery night every third Friday of every month, where they close a few streets in downtown, and with the locals and visitors get to enjoy the local artists or even regional artists that come here and sell its art. It's just amazing. It's the entertainment factor on gallery night. It's not only looking different tents with different local artists showing its work and its art and walking around, but the whole experience of being in downtown with a few streets closed, with a full live people over there walking around enjoying that, and the food all over the place, live music. It's just an amazing experience. Festivals, we have all kinds. We even have a festival for dogs, just to let you know. A whole lot of entertainment for the adults and the kids, not only here in Pensacola, but it goes all the way to Destin as well. Destin has some festivals going on. And what can I say? Festivals, parades, all kinds of activities throughout the year. Gallery night, you name it. And last but not least, the history of Pensacola. Pensacola is one of the oldest cities in America, and with that it comes its history, with the lighthouses, with the Fort Pickens on Pensacola Beach, with museums. It's all over the city. The history gives its charm and its character, and that makes Pensacola unique and a beautiful place to live in. That's it for now, guys. I'm pretty sure that as soon as I hit that stop button, I'm gonna think about something else, because there's so many things to mention. But this is pretty much it. If you would like to know more and be on top of what's going on here in Pensacola, I would love to help you. Yes, it's just a matter of subscribing over here. Smash that like button if you like this video. Give this girl a little bit of love, and I would love to keep on informing you and keep you up to date on what you need to know about Pensacola. Until next time.